Sanbonan, Ninjani, Ngiyaphila. I'm sure you've seen me before. I've seen these faces when we were with the National Lottery, Eolene. I've seen you even though I didn't speak to you. My name is Hlengiwe Ngomane. I am responsible for a program called National Youth Service at the NYDA in the province, right? So today I did not come alone. I just felt let me bring somebody else for your benefit, especially those who want to go into agriculture. Are there any people here who are interested in agriculture? Can I see hands? It's 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, I know Tlatlao. This is my father's homeland. So I know Tlatlao is very agrarian in nature. You can do a lot in agriculture here. Angikho net ukuthi mhlaba usasekhona, but those who have access to land, you know, either from a backyard or, you know, wherever. If in a field, it's okay, but also a backyard, because for me, agriculture starts from inside the house and then it goes out, right? So ngiyanitshela ukuthi nani lenicabanga ukuthi you are not interested because you wanna do media, you wanna do other things. Agriculture ngiyo le nihlalise la. Nigqokile nende konke ngayo, right? So her name is Santwe the agriculturist. If you are on Facebook, you can follow her, Santwe the agriculturist. I'll give her like a minute to greet you, and then she can tell you just a few things about agriculture. But please do follow her on Facebook. It's gonna help you, and I'm sure she's gonna give you how you can access her. But here, I'm here today for NYDA. I always say, you know, songe, sila, sibandu, we need to start somewhere, right? Nami, I started somewhere. If I can tell you my story, I went to school in Bazari government, and it was from a simple gesture of me volunteering to government event that was there years ago. You know, there was an event, I had MEC Uyeta. I just had the word MEC at the time. Ngayo volunteer, I was an usher. But at the end of the event, I couldn't get close to the MEC because there were bodyguards, but I got hold of the HOD and I asked, I'm interested in going to school at Kayagnamal. Then she advised me at the time to say, Snema Bazari ayavulwa every year. And by that time, besegu late, I couldn't apply. So I had to go take a gap year after my matric, go and work at JET as a view, because that's all I could get, and then apply early in the following year. That's how I went to school to do my first degree. That was my start. You have your own start, Lawyer Tigo, right? Just like the NYDA is giving you a start. You have an opportunity to start somewhere. When you hear people coming better, but say, hey, snigani mali, always, mini advice is start low. NYDA has got grant funding. Grant funding, lekala 1,000, 200,000, right? If you are doing, for instance, uyapega or une saloon or anything like that, those are small businesses. Ungaqali 100,000, because the disadvantage that you will have, you will not be able to produce the paperwork. Because in everything that you need, there's paperwork. For instance, ma apply li account jet, naleka to apply li moto. These are two, both are credit, but kuna lama differences. So ijet itosha shignige guzeguti later on, ABSA can trust you with buying you a car, right? So qalani low. So Mina, I would want to see a situation where you all come to NYDA and apply for 10,000 Rand for something. Except maybe for those who are doing agriculture, because 10,000 for agriculture is none. Unless ufuna kuqala ngokuthengisa inkukhu, then 10,000 is sufficient to kuthengela stoko nema feeds. That gets you started. And in any business, there is something that must come from your pocket, the investment yakho, because it will make you understand ukuthi le business uyisebenzele uyijulukele. Anything longer uyisebenzele uyayisquandarisha. That's why we've got shows like I Blew It. because they did not work for that money. It's money that came either through RAF or through winning lotto or something. So imali mawuqala business, even if it's 200 rand, mfake, invest, then come to NYDA and start small. So I always tell young people, Guti, NYDA owes every young person 100,000. So it means that you all qualify for it, but start somewhere. We are khona ukuthi uqale nga-10,000 usebende after 3 months bese angisho uma usesikunika lo 10,000 sikunika nalama requirements for 50,000. So uma usebenda 3 months usebendela ukuthi nyalo ngifuna qualify la 50,000 because the requirements there are different. For instance, applyela 10,000 or less asiyidingi registered company. You can come in as Sibongile Nkosi ufike uthi mina ngifuna ukuthengisa tinkukhu, ngaleto tinkukhu leto sihambe sithi hambo end quotation, asidingi even 3 quotations because it's not a tender. Uyahamba la wathi bathengisa khona tinkukhu uquota mhlambe tinkukhu mantshwele a 5,000, ma feeds a 4,000, that gives you for like 9,000. Then you apply for 1,000 rand capital, later figure kuwe e-cash because asidilivelani. So lo 1,000 rand you're gonna use it to hire a transport you go collect la mantshwele ngithi. So uthenga nemithi nyana yaleti because kunemithi nyana nje lenikwa tinkukhu angathi kahle but ngathi khona. So you need to budget within that 10,000 rand. Uhambe uyothengisa leti nkukhu diphele, matiphela use your 3 months to work, produce ma receipts, produce, have libhuku lakho le expenditure konke kwakho, record it. So that when you come to the NYDA, then you come with evidence of what you've already done with the list that we gave you. The one thing that stops people from moving to the next level is because they didn't do well in the first level. And unfortunately, you can't then come and say, ningnikile 10,000 randi, tinkukhu tife tonke, can you top me up? We do not top you up because we give you a startup of 10,000 and then we grow your business to 50,000 and we elevate you to that 100,000 rand. So kunema levels. So I always say nonke la ngathi beningamthola nalothungako mshini ukhona lapha mshini wokuthunga lo lomncane, you start small, uthenga 2 yawo lo mncane nale overlock, you start your business. You work to a point yokuthi even when you come to us, you said, lo mshini bongasangisebenteli, it was too small. I had to go and trade it in and get industrial lay one, but the business has grown. I want my mother or somebody to assist me in the business. I need another machine. So you can apply for more, right? So my wish is that when I come here, we bring the team, sita nema laptops la, we put you on ERP, our online application system. Si switcher on ma modems, siyanifaka system, niya apply because first you need to have done this training. So the training that you are doing, we also offer it at NYDA. Now that you will be having this training, we see your certificates, then we credit you, don't have to do it. So when we come here, it's for assessments, right? But I would love a situation where you all take responsibility and benefit something out of the NYDA. You know, it's really painful, you know, for organizations and government, you know, to always, we are up and down, there's resources involved. Me coming here is money. You know, you sitting there, it's money. It's your time, things that you will not be able to get back. We come here, we expect for you to win somewhere, somehow. Don't take the advantage yokuthi tsunani nimjwayele, you've seen hlengiwe, labanye beni mhlambe niyangibona la ihlahla ngoba ngikagugwa mhlambe ngema weekend seniyangijwayela. Khipha lokungijwayela and take your business serious and do the work. 10,000 rand is very easy. We don't need you to have a registered business. We don't need for you to have a business account which will cost you every month. Nale working capital iyakhona kufakwa into your personal account. So for me, that's the easiest place to start. And then as you are working or part of the working capital, you use only 175 to register your business online, CIPC. So you are preparing already for the next level. And Uma ngenda njalo, trust me, we can see young business people la eTlatlawo. But if ntofuna kucala le etulu le nithi mina I want 80,000, angeke nibathole, because when the committee sits, we sit and we look at the application. Lo muntu lo ufuna kuthunga, why are they asking for so much money? This is overfunding, because there are a lot of ideas that come into that committee. So I always say, let's start small. Unless otherwise you are in agriculture, then it's warranted for you to want to start at 50,000, because if you want to fence your land, you want to buy, whatever that needs to be bought, it's warranted. Honestly, you cannot start a farm nge 10,000 rand. But mina, I still maintain, even if it's agriculture, start small at your backyard. If you've got land at home, rather ufake fence, start there, get the market, get your products going, bank your money, and then you take it from there and you come back to the NYDA and say, I want a top up. So basically that's that. When you are ready, I don't want to then go deeper into the ERP system, but we've got an online application system now. We no longer take manual applications. So when you are ready, Tuni can write me an email. I can ask Usipo to come and assist all of you, register ERP and apply. And the good thing is we not only do grants, we've got what we call the voucher program. And the voucher program is, you feel good, you know what, I've got big ideas, NYDA is too small for me. There's nothing wrong with that. You want a business plan. You don't afford to pay that 20,000 to a consultant. What you can do is, because you have this training, you then, when Sipo comes here, you tell Sipo, Mina, I want to apply Mfuni business plan. So on the ERP system, you go and you apply for a voucher. It's approved. NYDA appoints a consultant on your behalf. You meet with the consultant, you brief them. Ukuthi i-business plan yakho ifuna ibe njani, iyokwendelani. Then you take it to the funder that you think will take you forward. So we don't force you to take our manifest, but mina, I always say, work smart, take both. Teka inkwasho. Thathe konke. Thatha lo 10,000, in the meantime uthathe le voucher ye business plan, ekhathi baceda kukwendela, take it, go to Mega, go to Sifa, go wild. We've got we know all the people who work in those institutions, we can refer you. So take that advantage. So that's basically all I can say to you, to get you inspired. Start somewhere. We all start somewhere. I mean, I'm not a business person, hence I was telling you how I started my career, right? With 0 rand, I did not pay a cent to get my education. I woke up and went somewhere, got opportunities, and I used them. Because opportunities are why end door to door, ne? Yeah, they are not volunteers. They don't go and do door to door. Opportunities are out there. You wake up and you go to them. That's the reality of the matter. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. All the best with the rest of the course. When you feel you are ready or at the right time, Tuni shall activate me, and then I will bring the team to come and assist you. Yeah. And don't undermine your business ideas, eh? Yeah. There's no, as long as you are solving a particular problem, you look at Cloud and you think, hey man, la, yonke ndo siyilanza somewhere. Why don't I do 1, 2, 3? Solve a problem, then you will never go hungry. You will never go hungry. So, yendan sure ukuthi yonke business lo iqalago, it's responding to a certain problem. Because if we don't do business because the next person is doing it, you are going to have a problem. And do a business that inspires you, that makes you happy. So njengoba nila, I don't know if you also do pitching, like they pitch your ideas, because with our training at NYDA, you get an opportunity to pitch. So the rest of the team members can input on your idea, but criticize, but edele, so that you go out with your idea refined and you understand. and be comfortable, learn how to share and you know, respect the next person, because that person could be the supplier in future. They could be your supplier to the business that you want to start. So always think ukuthi there is a tomorrow. Njengoba nila, learn tolerance, learn respect. It's very important. Part of the work that I do, which is National Youth Service, is about teaching about selflessness, Ubuntu, social cohesion, and nation building. And the values are underpinned by Ubuntu, which includes respect and selflessness and recognition that we are all different. Appreciating the diverseness. I'm sure you spend in many days together senithathelana phasi, kwadi kokuthi lo muntu lomthathela phasi namuhla, you may need them. Sekunguye leka ona i-logistical, you know, business yonke yala ihlahla wayibambe ngetandla. Nakuthiwa ufuna kutransporta in, kuthiwe nayi inamba, uthi yes, ngilo muntu lengamthuke eklasini. Bese uba nenkinga kufuna ususa i-transport epinari indlule iye engodini yokulandzela into kanti there's a person who's got maveni nema-truck la. So please maintain that. Nitoba right empilweni, right? That's all from me. Thank you.